What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Align of the Stars. I'm Jordan, and we're here today with my very first fan mail. I don't know, man. This is weird. I had to share because it was such an amazingly generous gift that was given. And it was like one of the very first times that I've come across, and like all of this whole YouTube thing and building models online and doing all of these things that, I've come into someone being just incredibly kind and gracious. And they went ahead and sent me a gift. A pretty substantial one, I'll say. So, we're going to start here with, it was the 2-pack Star Wars kit from Bandai, where it had the one 2.7 million scale Death Star 2 and the 14,000 scale, or is it the 14,000, 140,000 scale? I can't remember. I don't have the package anymore, unfortunately, but it is just a Star Destroyer. Both of these I built on stream for Star Wars Day, and it was a lot of fun. They were both very simple, snap-together builds. I'm actually going to come through one of these days as soon as I'm not super busy and get these painted up. I'll likely do it on a stream here soon, but a good candidate for a dockyard stream. We can kind of talk talk about Star Wars a little bit and have a nice paint job as we go along. But yeah, that's what the first thing was, and this was a cool little build, and did it, like I said, for the Star Wars Day stream on May 3rd with Hobby Time Modelers, so make sure to check that one out. Yeah, this was a really, really cool little gift. Very nice, relaxing, easy build. It took me maybe about an hour and a half, 2 hours to build both of them, and I didn't even paint them. So, it turned out really well. A lot of fun. As you can see, the iconic ships and Death Star. I mean, this 2.7 million scale, like that's just nutty to me. But yeah, this one was a very cool gift, and it was a nice little thing to do, and like I said, a very nice relaxing build. Next up, we have CA Unbonder. You guys know how how much I love that. So, and you know how I'm having just many glue issues. My subscriber who sent this to me, and you know who you are, you'll be watching this. It is still, to me, even just a couple weeks later, such an incredibly kind and generous gift. So, if you want to go ahead and throw a comment down below, you can, but he knows my struggles with glue, and so he went ahead and sent me a bottle of the Debonder, and this order came from Andy's Hobby Headquarters, so that is his branded stuff. Okay, so I gotta say that this one is pretty damn cool. It's the 48 scale ATST, specifically from Return of the Jedi. I have opened all of them because I can't not. And okay, so as reference, how all this came to be. We were on stream one night, I can't remember, it was a Sunday stream actually, and we were talking about, one of our guys in our group, Buck, he has a very incredibly large model stash. And I don't. And the reason I don't is because I'm still very new to building models, and everything that I have I'm currently building. Now, that's not to say that I am model poor. I am currently building like 9-10 models, something like that, and so I'm doing fine. But the conversation got to, well, you don't have a stash. And so my subscriber starts asking questions in the stream. And he's like, hey, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? What do you think of this? And I'm just answering, because, you talk to the people who are taking their time to, subscribe, watch your streams. And so talking, and it just, like, he was asking questions. And he's like, hey, give me your email address. And so I did. It's aligninthestarsyt@gmail.com, and you can find that link in our description. But basically, he's like, hey, what's your address? And by the end of the stream, he sent me the receipt for all the things that I've shown you, and I'm just like, My goodness. And this is one of those models that I've really, really wanted to build for a long time. I just don't have time. So it's the very beginning of my stash. So we have the 48 scale ATST from Bandai. I have opened it up. It will, when we get to building this model, which will be sometime in the next year or so. When we get there, this is going to be a really cool model. It has a nice little base on it. It's a Bandai. So, although, oh, it's distributed by Revell. Okay, I was like, wait, hold on. But yeah, it's a Bandai, so it's a really nice snap together kit, but you obviously want to use glue. But this is, being that it's in 48 scale, has some cool options that you can do with it, some cool figures that you can use. So yeah, this one is a really, really cool one, and one that I very much appreciate. So thank you again. All right, so this one is one that I'm actually finding myself incredibly excited to build, and will be something that is not going to stay in the stash for very long. I've already started to look for and pick up the extras for this. I've asked Green Strawberry for the fruit pack. So let's just say that there's things that are happening with this one, and the Grissom is an Oberth class starship, and it is a very, very weird ship. And this is designed for lighting. This is 350 scale. This is a very large model. I think it's going to be almost 14 inches long when it's built. The detail is incredible. The mods that you can get for this model are incredible. This is going to be a very, very fun kit to build, and is going to be coming up soon. I don't know when. I don't know what series it's going to replace. I'm going to be switching up, like I said, the way I shoot my videos, and so it's one of those things where I can start to build things a little bit quicker because I'm able to take the time to actually build it and then show you guys the end results. And so, yeah, this is one of those things where I've looked at this model for a long period of time, and for it just to show up is just like, oh, this is amazing. So, let's see here. The cool thing is it has all of the registries for all of the different ships there. So we can do the Oberth, the Copernicus, the Pegasus, the Tchaikovsky. Is that what it is? Yeah. The Cochrane and the Vico. I'm not sure. I kind of want it to, in the Vico is it looks like a research festival. Looks like a research vessel. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with. I may just go with the Oberth, or I might go with the. I could do the Grissom. I'm not sure. But then it is meant for lighting. It is a very attractive model. I have also opened this one up, taken a look, and we'll get to that as we build this model in the future. So this one's going to be a very cool one. Thank you again. Incredible gift. And the final gift is the one that blew my mind. This is the Tamiya 350 Enterprise, not the Tamiya 350 refit, which never existed, which should, or an Enterprise from Star Trek, the CVN 65. Now, I'm not going to go too far into it, but this ship, obviously, it's an Enterprise, but has a very special meaning to me and special meaning to my family. And so to be able to get this Model 1 is kind of amazing. I have had my eye on this model for a very long time. And it's one of those things that when you actually get it, it's kind of mind blowing. And I've seen this at my hobby shop. I've looked at it online several times, and I haven't opened it yet. I've taken the package off. I'm going to actually do an unpackaging video next, but yeah, I'm super excited about it. This one, like I said, has a very special meaning to me. This is also a monster, you guys. This one, I believe, is a full meter, if I'm not mistaken. So it is a 350 scale Enterprise, and it says modeling in a massive scale. So This one is pretty large. It is a huge ship, and one of the very cool aircraft carriers. The only one of her class. So very cool. And the fact that they're building the new Enterprise, man, they need to make a ship model. They need to make a model of that. I could say that. So be looking out for the unpackaging for this one. I'm super fascinated to see what this one looks like and how it turns out. But this is an incredible gift. And for you, my friend, thank you so much. Thank you for all the suggestions and tips and for all the things that you do to contribute to our modeling group and to my channel. You are a fantastic fan and someone that we really appreciate and someone that I very much appreciate. This is an incredibly kind gift. And with all of that, it's kind of insane to think that, all of this was just sent to me in the mail. So that's the beginning of my model stash. The Enterprise will be part of a series in the coming future. I've got an idea for a military themed series. I'm going to be trying to branch out and start building some other style models. So that's what I got for you guys today. To my subscriber who hooked me up, I just want to say thank you. And for all of you, thank you for watching today. I know that there's a million things you guys could have done today. Instead, you spent a couple minutes with me watching me show off the things that I got, because I got to be real. This is kind of crazy. I've been starting to get a few perks from being on YouTube, and some of those perks are really, related to the content that I do. And, it makes me want to create better content every single time. And I am working hard to be able to do so. So some new things coming up here soon, new shooting styles and all of that. But I just want to say thank you. And until we see each other again, I hope you all have a wonderful day in this beautiful world, wherever you happen to be. And just remember that this is the way.